Hello everyone, and welcome to your second royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. And I still have the Deviant Moon Tarot on the tarot table for this one. There it is. I would normally have the After Tarot on the tarot table for this reading, which will clue you in that we're doing a will they, won't they divorce reading again. I'm doing it not because I'm being nudged to do it personally, but because several YouTubers that I watch that are in this royal sphere are predicting that Harry settled so that the separation announcement could be made before the Invictus Games next month in Canada. Only a few weeks to go. And so I guess the theory is, or the thinking is, they needed to lock this down. They needed to get over the court case, sort out the money aspects, make sure that the lawyers were paid, there were no loose ends. Harry didn't have to go and testify, didn't have that hanging over his head, makes him look like a big hero. He slayed the dragon. Well, he didn't really, but he's got the wind in his sails, and then of course separation, and off to Invictus Games he goes. That's the thinking. They're thinking very short term. They're thinking this is going to happen in the next few weeks. So let's have a look. I'm going to do a Meghan and Harry reading. We're going to do a compare and contrast. Meghan on the left, Harry on the right. How are they in the marriage? What's stopping them from going, each of them separately? How likely are they in the next few weeks to pull the trigger? And because I always get this kind of stalemate energy when I look at them, when I read on them, that for whatever reason they don't seem able to just walk away from each other. That divorce memoir, whatever else is lurking around, that keeps them together, whether they like it or not. And I think or not, that's my view of the situation. Anyway, let's remind you, it is all just tarot for fun and entertainment, and it is all just my opinion and my speculation, and I'm just reading energy here. And disclaimer in the box below. Meghan on the left, Harry on the right. I'm trying to see where the card is. There it is. And view of the marriage right now. How committed are they to it? What's keeping Meghan in the marriage, Harry in the marriage? Likely to call it quits and go. Harry likely to call it quits and go. And then the outcome card. Will it be over by the Invictus Games? I have the Six of Cups in reverse as the underlying energy here. That's upright is a reconciliation energy. It's memories, fond memories, childhood innocence and all that kind of stuff. Good old days. It's in reverse, a separation. So that's what we're talking about, and it's shown up as our underlying energy, that all the good things that they might have looked back at and thought, oh, memories of when the children were born, cough, cough, and all of that, now sour, because the card is in reverse. Jack Russell barking next door, not the little one that I normally look after. It's the baby the neighbor has, and it's quite a yappy one. Situation, we're dealing with another six, and it's another six in reverse. It's a Six of Swords. This is people who should be going away from troubles, transitioning out of difficult times. The Six of Swords, stuck in difficulty. Sixes in their general energy are about harmony. After the change energy of the fives in tarot, you get the sixes, which are harmony, reconciliation, love, all of that kind of stuff. But both of these cards are in reverse. The Six of Swords tells me that they would like to leave and separate and go their separate ways, but they cannot. We're going to ask why in this reading. So Meghan on this side, Harry on that side. How's she feeling about the marriage right now? Sorry about the yapping. Very stressed, very worried, tossing and turning about it, sleepless nights. Will he leave? Will he stay? Should I go? What's going to happen to me? I haven't made my gazillions. Very, very worried, very nervous even, I'm getting with that Nine of Swords. Very concerned about the direction this marriage is going in. That's not a card of love. or contentment or a long-term commitment to someone. Not at all. That tells me that she might be on the receiving end of the worry for once in her life. How's Harry? How's Harry feeling about this relationship? And another 9. It's interesting that they're mirroring each other so much. He's ready to call it quits. The 9 of Wands, and it's in reverse. 9 of Wands upright would be, I'm willing to give it another try, a last ditch attempt to save it. That's a 9 of Wands upright, is making your last stand. We're almost done. We're almost destroyed. We've taken so many hits, but let's just give it one more try. Let's put our boundaries around us and protect ourselves, and have some private time. I get with that 9 of Wands, the boundaries that the card represents, the sort of protective barricade around you. Let's go somewhere, let's spend time together, let's just really go inward and focus on us. But it's in reverse. It tells me that Harry has given up. He can't be bothered. There's so much damage being done that he just wants to give up. He has given up. She's worried. 2 9s. 9s are penultimate energy. You're almost at the end. So maybe these YouTubers are right, and the news is going to drop in the next few weeks. What's keeping them in the marriage? What's keeping Megan in the marriage? And it's the Queen of Swords, and it's in reverse. It's a very harsh energy, the Queen of Swords. It tells me really she doesn't have a plan, a strategy to get herself out of the marriage. She might have thought that she did, because the Queen of Swords is cunning, very strategic, very sharp, always way ahead of everyone else when it comes to plotting and planning and making future plans, basically, and cold-hearted and far-seeing in her world. But she's in reverse. It tells me she might have messed up her plans. And of course, she was expecting with Love Megan to be a smash hit on Netflix by now, and the deals to be coming in, the award nominations streaming in, red carpets, all new besties, possibly a new man around. I don't know, I'm speculating rather unkindly. This is tarot. This is me having fun. This is just an energy reading. Queen of Swords in reverse, though. She's messed up. She's miscalculated strategically. That's why she's still around. Could also be she's thought, because the Queen of Swords is very much a writing energy, that she thought she had that book sold, basically, takers for the book, no takers. Queen of Swords in reverse. That's just my speculation, explaining the energy of that Queen of Swords in reverse. Harry, why is he still around? Why is he still around? We've got another queen. We've got Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I think this is the strangest reading I've ever done. It is a kind of a mirror, because we do the compare and contrast in this reading. And literally their cards are mimicking each other. The 6s, the 9s, now the queens. The Queen of Pentacles is her show. Queen of Pentacles is the Earth Mother, is with Love Megan, cooking, gardening, nurturing people, very grounded, the good wife, all that kind of stuff. It's amazing that she's now pivoted to that kind of Stepford wifey kind of narrative, rather than what she was, going to modernize the royal family and save the world and be in the United Nations and whatever else she was going to do. Gloria Steinem, no more Gloria. Now it's with the cupcakes and the frozen flowers and ice cubes and all that stuff. It's bizarre. But Harry is waiting for this to work. It again comes to me that this is a contractual arrangement, that they have timing, they have goals, they have targets. Got to have achieved this, and then okay, then we can do whatever. We can announce that we've got new boyfriend, girlfriend, we separated, we're living apart, whatever. He's waiting for this thing to work. It's not working. Okay, pulling the trigger on this relationship. Likelihood, Megan. another queen. There she is, Queen of Wands. That's her. She's in reverse, angry, thwarted, full of drama, full of passion, full of fury. She could go. She could go in the sense of just a temper tantrum. And just one too many tantrums, just lose it completely and go in that very dramatic and fiery way. I'm done, I'm over, I'm going on Oprah, I'm going to tell all about you, I hate your family, I hate the Brits, I hate the world, I hate everything, and here I am, I'm going to go nuclear. It's that kind of energy in there. It's a very dangerous energy. And where did we hear recently that Meghan is very dangerous? Was it Vanity Fair? I can't remember. Someone said that about her very recently. I wish I could remember. It's probably the Vanity Fair article, but I could be wrong. Harry, likelihood of leaving now. Got the King of Swords. Those are the lawyers. And again, I'm brought to this image that I have of him with this little scroll, this little decree in a little scroll under his pillow. It tells me it's ready. He's just got to call it. That they're all lined up. They're all waiting for this. Of course, he's got his visa problems. If there's a separation, then Trump can boot him. I don't get that Trump is that eager to do the nasty. I've read it on it recently. He's busy being president. To deport the second son of a king is quite low down on his to-do list, I'm pretty sure. But he loses the protection of the wife, Queen of Pentacles, if he divorces her. And then where does he go and what does he do? Portugal? Go and live with Eugenie in Portugal? What's he going to do? So he's got problems. But there's a strategy there, that King of Swords. Let's have a look. It's not the only card that's upright. That card is upright, but that's a nasty card. This tells me that he's more ready to pull the trigger than she is. She might, just to spite herself and to spite him. And just because she doesn't know what to do with herself. Here is panic. Here is very anxious, very worried, very stressed, bouncing off the walls. Strategy that didn't work. She thought she had it all figured out, messed up. That's the response. He's done. He's waiting for the show to make the money. She's the one who's supposed to make the money, remember. He's messed up, in my opinion, in the court case. There it is. There's the lawyer. There's the divorce waiting. So let's see. Outcome by Invictus Games. No, doesn't look like it. It looks like we're going to see the two of them there together in Vancouver, Whistler. I was going to say tomorrow. No, we need a little break, some breathing space. This year has got off to a wild start. That to me looks like they're still going to be glued together in February. These people are right. They're ready to go. They're ready to go. I get this energy consistently in my readings. They are so done with each other. It's shocking. But they are still able to put on this display so that whoever wrote the thing for Vanity Fair was able to write those words without, perjuring themselves completely, because they can put on this show for people. The Two of Cups, reconciliation. I just adore you. It's interesting that she's coming across as a sort of a naked lady, and he's there in his uniform, which about sums him up, doesn't it? It's amazing how clever tarot is. That's your reading. I think we've got a bit longer in this relationship, in my opinion, but things move so quickly in the Sussex world. Who knows what the next few weeks will bring? Thanks for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow.